Mm-hmm. All right, we are live from Tempe, Arizona. Just wave hi. Live from Tempe, Arizona here on April 11th, 2016. Wow, I'm way off. Let's not do that again. 2026. The last 10 years have been enough. Match number 3, Ace 18 Black. This one is against Magnitude Volleyball Club. 18R. All right. Both Magnitude and Ace have gone 2-0 today, so this is the match to decide today's grouping. Ace has won both of theirs in straight sets, 2-0. Magnitude won their first match 2-0, but their second match they had to go to a third to win. Ace now on a 3-match winning streak with their last match from 2 weeks ago and the 2 so far today. Let's hope they can keep up their winning ways. Go.
I'm so sorry.
High fives being given pre-match. Both Ace 18 Black and Magnitude 18R looking to go undefeated today. All right, on the court, we got the captain, Cassie, Anna, Avery, Jenna, Elle, and Leah Smith. Magnitude will serve. Shay coming on for Jenna in the back row. Exchanging some final pre-match words of encouragement to each other. Looking for the official game ball. We're just going to use one of ours. All right. And away we go. 2-0 Magnitude against 2-0 Ace 18 Black. The ball's in the air. The serve's in the net. It's a point for Ace. Ace up 1-0. Captain Cassie Barney to serve. Ball's in the air from the captain. Magnitude able to get it up once, twice, and a hit. Off the block, a good save from Al Shea. Unable to save it. Keep it in. That is a point for Magnitude. Magnitude to serve, tied at 1. Ball's in the air. L to Shea. Shea sets it up for Leah. Hits a down ball over the net. Magnitude able to save that one and send a free ball over. Avery to Cassie. Cassie sets it right back up for Avery. Off the block. Magnitude able to save it. Goes up for a hit. They go for a down ball. Cassie able to bump that for Avery. Avery sets it up for Leah. Leah with a hit. Off the block. Out of bounds. That's a kill for Leah. And a point for Ace. Ace up 2-1. Anna Bekas to serve. Ball's in the air from Anna. Magnitude able to get down, set it to their middle. Lefty hits it over. Not too strong. Anna to Cassie. Cassie to L. Has to send a free ball over the net. Magnitude able to get that. Set that to their right side, who's a lefty. Cassie able to save it. Oh, but not get it quite high enough. Avery can't get there. We are tied at 2. You need a charger? Ball's in the air. Ace able to get it over. Ace got the point. Don't know what happened. I was otherwise occupied. Jenna into the front row for Shea. Avery to serve. Up 3-2 here in the first set. Ball's in the air, down the line. Magnitude able to get it, set it up for their right side, who's a lefty. Good hit. Cassie able to get there. Avery able to save it. Leah from the right side into the net. That's a point for Magnitude. We are tied at 3. Shea into the back row for Avery. Three, Magnitude serving. Ball's in the air. Anna able to get that to Cassie. Cassie a bump set to Leah. Sends the down ball over. Oh, ref made the wrong call initially. It was out. That's a point for Magnitude. Magnitude serving up 4-3. Ball's in the air. Anna with a good pass to Cassie. Cassie sets that up for L. Too strong. Point Magnitude. Magnitude now up 5-3. The last 2 hits have gone out the end line. Ball's in the air for Magnitude. L able to get that to Cassie. Cassie sets that one up for Jenna. Punches it over the net. Magnitude able to get down to it. Sends it over to their outside. Who gets a hit over the net? Anna to Cassie. Cassie to L. L with a hit. Magnitude able to get that one. Their outside goes for a hit. Cassie with a two-handed pass. Leah with the bump set over to L. L with a hit. Too strong. Point Magnitude. Last 3 hits out the end line, giving Magnitude the last 3 points. Ball's in the air for Magnitude. L able to pass that to Cassie, who stays off the net. Ace able to get it over the net. Magnitude to their middle. Hesses 2 pass it over the net. Leah gets a bump to Cassie. over the net. Anna able to save that. Cassie to Leah on the right side. Who's able to get the kill? Ace down 4-6. McKenna coming in for Leah and to serve. Amelie coming in for Cassie in the front row. McKenna with the serve. Ball's in the air. Oh, she rolled that one over the tape. Magnitude is able to. I think that was outside the antenna. Doesn't matter. They can't handle it. Point ace. Ace serving down 5-6. It was close, but it looked out from here. Ball's in the air. Magnitude sets it to their right side. Who's able to get it over the net? McKenna, or Anna to McKenna. McKenna to L. Free ball over the net. Lands out. That's a point for Magnitude. Magnitude now up 7-5. Ball's in the air. L. Slight overpass. Magnitude able to get that. Set it to their outside. Who hits it into the net. Point ace. Ace within one to serve down 6-7. Sadie is in for L to serve. Riley coming in for Anna in the front row. Ball's in the air from Sadie. Magnitude able to get down. Over to their outside. Tips it over the net. McKenna to Sadie. Sadie sends a bump over to Riley. Riley with a hit. Magnitude able to handle that one. And they don't try to. They successfully dump it over. Point Magnitude. Magnitude up 8-6. Ball's in the air for Magnitude. Shea with a good pass to McKenna. McKenna sets it up for Amelie. Amelie hits it over Magnitude, able to get that one up off the net. Magnitude hits it over. Shea to McKenna. McKenna sets that one up for Riley. Riley with a hit over. Magnitude able to save that one. Sets it to their outside. Goes up for a hit. Around the block and in the end line. That's a point for Magnitude. Magnitude serving up 9-6. Ball's in the air for Magnitude. Sadie with a good pass to McKenna. McKenna over to Riley. Riley with it into the net. That's another point for Magnitude. Magnitude now up 10-6. Timeout, Ace. Back from timeout. Ball's in the air from Magnitude. Riley to McKenna to Amelie. Magnitude able to get that one up, set it up to their middle. It goes up. Jenna goes up for the block, but it's into the net. But over. And Riley into the net there. That's a point for Magnitude. Magnitude now up 11-6. Ball's in the air for Magnitude. Riley able to get that one to McKenna. McKenna back over to Riley. Riley goes up. Sends a down ball over the net. Magnitude able to get that one to their libero. Punches it over the net. Shea gets under it. Amelie goes to swipe it over the net. It's into the net. It's another point for Magnitude. Now up 12-6. Ball's in the air. Riley with a hit. Magnitude able to get it up to their outside. Sends the down ball over. Sadie. Shea pulls off Sadie. Good communication there. Riley with a hit. Deflection from Riley. That's a kill. Or Riley hit it. Magnitude deflected it out of bounds. It's a kill for Riley. Point ace. Ace to serve down 7-12. Avery back into the front row. Jenna Jacobs to serve. Ball's in the air. Magnitude gets that up. Set her dump. Sadie able to dig it. Another overpass. Sadie able to dig that, but unable to get it over the net from McKenna. Magnitude. Serving up 13-7. Shea into the back row for Jenna. Ball's in the air. Sadie hits it up. Shea able to save it. Riley sends free ball over the net. Libero able to get it up for Magnitude. Their middle goes for a hit. McKenna with a dig. And Ace able to work together with Shea, sending the free ball over the net. Middle again. This time Shea gets it. McKenna sets it up for Riley. Gets a hit. Magnitude able to get it over again. Avery wins the battle at the net. Magnitude gets another three. They send a free ball over. Shea with a two-handed pass. Sadie saves it. McKenna, one-handed dump over. Magnitude sets it up to their middle. This time hits it. It is out. Oh! Bad call. Bad call. I'm looking right down the line here. Bad call. Point Magnitude. Magnitude up 14-7. She's not even standing on the line. The line's right here. She's standing here. Sadie with a dig. Okay. Ace for Magnitude. Momentum shift right there. Timeout Ace. Their second and final of the first set. Magnitude up 15-7. Magnitude's coach is acting like a 12-year-old. From this announcer's point of view. We'll be back in 30 seconds. We are back. Magnitude serving up 15-7. Sadie to McKenna. McKenna to Avery. Avery with a kill, but it goes out of bounds. That's a point for Magnitude. Serve in the air for Magnitude up 16-7. Sadie. Overpass. Magnitude unable to handle it. That'll work. We'll take the point. Ace to serve down 8-16. What is 8-16? August 16th. Coach Page's birthday from Ace 16 Red. Cassie in to serve. Leah into the front row for McKenna. Ball's in the air from the captain. Ace going to have to make a comeback here to take this first set. Magnitude to their right side with a hit. Through block, Leah to Cassie, unable to get there and save it. A point for Magnitude. Magnitude up 17-8. Ace cannot get a string of points going here in the first set. Ball's in the air. Leah cannot handle that. An ace for Magnitude. Magnitude up 18-8 here in the first set. Ball's in the air for Magnitude. Sadie able to keep it up. It is an overpass. Magnitude's able to get to it. Hit it over the net. Leah able to get that one up. Cassie sends a bump set all the way across to Riley, who cannot punch it over the net. Another point for Magnitude, up 19-8. Ball's in the air. Ace is out of sync here so far here in this first set. Magnitude now up 20-8. Serious digging needed from Ace here. Ball's in the air. Too strong service error. That'll stop the bleeding for the moment. Ace to serve down 9-20. Anna coming in for Riley, and to serve L coming in for Sadie in the front row. Ball's in the air. Magnitude. Oh, Avery gets her hands up but cannot press the block. That's a point for Magnitude. Magnitude up 21-9. Ball's in the air for Magnitude. Service error, point Ace. Ace to serve down 10-21. Avery to serve. Jenna into the front row. Ball's in the air from number 25. Magnitude to their middle. Who has to tip it over after a miscommunication on that side. Cassie sends a setter dump over. Jenna to L. Back to Jenna, who sends it over, but it's out of bounds. A point for Magnitude, up 22-10. Shea in the back row for Avery. Ball in the air for Magnitude. Anna able to get that one to Cassie. Cassie sets that one up for Leah on the right side. Sends a tip over. Magnitude able to recover. Send a free ball over the net. Jenna passes it to Cassie, who sends it over to Shea. Shea sends a free ball over the net for Ace. That lands on the line and in. Point for Ace. Ace down 11-22. Leah Smith to serve. Ball's in the air from Leah. Magnitude able to get a free pass over. Cassie to Shea. Shea to Jenna. Miscommunication. Girls aren't talking so far in this first set very much. Few miscommunications. Magnitude serving up 23-11. Amelie coming in the front row for Cassie. McKenna coming in the back row for Leah. Ball's in the air for Magnitude, up 23-11. Anna to McKenna. McKenna to L. L able to get that kill for Ace. Ace now down 12-23. L to serve. Nope. Sadie coming in for L to serve. Riley coming in for Anna in the front row. Sadie to serve. Ball's in the air from Sadie. That is out. Service error. Magnitude with several set points coming up. Serving up 24-12. Ball's in the air from their libero. Sadie can't get down. It's an ace. That'll end the first set. 25-12. Ace is definitely going to need to cut back on the unforced errors in set number 2 to take this to a third. Be back in 3 minutes. And away we go in the second set. Ace has the serve. Cassie with the serve. Magnitude gets it to their middle. Goes up, hits it to the back. Riley to Cassie. Sends it over the net. Overpass kill for Magnitude. Magnitude up 1-0. Magnitude to serve. Ball's in the air. Riley able to get that to Cassie. Cassie over to Leah on the outside with a hit. Oh, that's a touch. That's a kill for Leah and a point for Ace. We're tied at 1 here in the second. Ace needs to win this one to force a third. Magnitude trying to win in straight sets. Anna Bekas to serve. Ball's in the air. Magnitude gets that one up, sets it to their right side, up for a hit, off a block, redirect. Anna and Shea cannot get to it. Magnitude up 2-1. Ball's in the air. Service error. Point Ace. All tied up at 2. Avery to serve. Jenna into the front row for Shea. Ball's in the air from number 25. Magnitude able to dig that out. Get it to the big number 7 who hits it too hard. Point Ace. Ace up 3-2. Avery serves. Service error, point Magnitude. Magnitude to serve, tied at 3. Shea into the back row for Avery. Ball's in the air for Magnitude. They roll one over the tape. Anna's able to dig it. Cassie gets it over to Leah, who sends it over for the kill. Ace up 4-3. McKenna coming in to serve for Leah. Amelie into the front row for Cassie. Ball's in the air for McKenna. It takes a dive for an ace. Ace up 5-3. Woo! Ball's in the air for McKenna. Magnitude gets down to dig that one. They send it over. Send a free ball into the net. That's a point for Ace. Sorry, a little discombobulated. Ace up 6-3. Add 6 and 3 together. What do you get? You get 63. 1863, July 1st through the 3rd. The Battle of Gettysburg took place. 7,000 dead between the two sides. Over 51,000 injured in just a 3-day span. Jenna up for a hit. Magnitude unable to recover. A kill for Jenna. No point for Ace. Ace up 7-3. Captain Cassie Barney celebrating with the worm. McKenna serves. Rolls that one over the tape for another ace. Ace up 8-3. Timeout Magnitude. Their first of the set. Back from timeout. McKenna serving for Ace. Up 8-3. Ball's in the air. Magnitude able to get down, set that one up to their middle. Has to send a two-handed tip over the net because she overran it. McKenna to Riley into a block. That will be a point for Magnitude. Magnitude to serve down 4-8. Magnitude serving. Balls in the air. Amelie. Two-handed punch. Miscommunication between Anna and Shay. Nobody touches it. Point for Magnitude. Magnitude serving down 5-8. Balls in the air. Anna to McKenna. McKenna to Jenna with a hit. Just out. Oh, that one looked close from way over here. I can't see the other side of the court, though. But it was close. But point, Magnitude. Magnitude now serving down 6-8. Ball's in the air. Shea able to get a good pass to McKenna. One-handed tip over. The jump works. It's a kill for McKenna. A point for Ace. Ace to serve up 9-6. Riley staying on to serve. Ball's in the air. Magnitude able to get that one. Set it to their middle. Goes up for a tip. Jenna gets the block. Oh, we're calling Ace for the point. Magnitude into the net. Ace up 10-6. Riley serving. Ball's in the air from Riley. Magnitude sends it over with a free ball. Shea gets the pass into McKenna. McKenna sets it up for Jenna. Punches over the net. Magnitude able to get there. Sets it to their outside. Hits it into the net. It's another point for Ace. Ace up 11-6. Ball's in the air from Riley. Magnitude gets that one to their setter, sets it up to their right side, goes up for a hit, hits it over. Riley able to dig it, but it is out of bounds. That's a point for Magnitude. Magnitude to serve down 7-11. Ball's in the air from Magnitude. Shea able to get that one to McKenna. McKenna gets that one over to Anna for a hit. She tips that one over. Magnitude sends a free ball into the campfire. Nobody there. Point, Magnitude. Magnitude serving down 8-11. Scored the last 2 points. Ball's in the air for Magnitude. Service error, point Ace. Ace up 12-8. Avery into the front row. Jenna to serve. Ball's in the air from Jenna. Magnitude gets that one to their setter, who gets that to their middle. Who just tips it just over Avery's block. McKenna to Amelie. Amelie down. A diving save. Magnitude sends it out of bounds. It's a point for Ace. Ace up 13-8. Ball's in the air from Jenna. Magnitude gets it to their outside, who hits it. Too strong and out. Point Ace. Ace up 14-8. Ball's in the air from Jenna. Continues to serve. Ace able to work together to get that one over. They're outside. Goes for a tip. Jenna able to get down. Ace unable to get it over the net. That's a point for Magnitude. Magnitude to serve down 9-14. Shea into the back row for Jenna. Done this one before, but it's an important one. 9/14, September 14th, 1814. Francis Scott Key wrote the Star Spangled Banner. Magnitude with the serve. Riley able to dig it even though it's an overpass to Magnitude. Hits it over the net. McKenna to Shea. Back to Anna. Tips it over. And that's a kill for Anna and a point for Ace. Ace is now up 15-9. Cassie Barney coming in for Amelie and to serve. Leah Smith coming in the front row for McKenna. Ball in the air from the captain. Magnitude to their setter, to their middle. Hits it. It is in. It was in. The line judge, I felt like was calling it in before it hit the ground, but, you know, I get it. It's just me being picky. Magnitude serving down 10-15. Ball's in the air. Shea able to get it past to Cassie. Cassie sets it up for Avery. Gets a hit and a kill. Number 25. Ace up 16-10. Anna Vikas to serve. Ball's in the air. Magnitude gets that one up, sets it to their middle, goes up for a hit. Around Avery's block, and Shea cannot handle it. Deflected out of bounds, point Magnitude. Magnitude serving down 11-16. Ball's in the air. Shea. Riley cannot quite handle it off of Shea's pass. Magnitude serving down 12-16. Ball's in the air. Anna gets that one up to Cassie. Sets that one up for Leah. Has to tip it over. Magnitude sends a two-handed pass into the corner. Shea with a one-handed pass and can't get out of the way. Miscommunication there. Ace up 16-13. Timeout, Ace. I don't blame you. I'm not even playing and I keep standing in front of it. There's a giant fan immediately to my right. Some of the players from the other courts keep coming over and standing in front of it. I would too if I were them. It's warm in here. Ball's in the air. Shea to Cassie. Cassie to Avery. He's able to tip it over. Magnitude able to. No, not able to get it over the net. That's a point for Ace. Ace up 17-3. Avery to serve. Jenna into the front row for Shea. Ball's in the air from Avery. Magnitude to the right side. Hits it into the net. A point for Ace. Ace up 18-13. Ball's in the air from Avery. Magnitude to their setter, to their middle. Goes up for a hit. Hit it around the block. It is 18-14. I just gave you a fact from 18-14. About September 14th, I'll give you another one. August 24th, 18-14. A couple of you have heard this before. The British started burning Washington, D.C. after having dinner at the White House because Dolly Madison made dinner for the president and his cabinet, but they lost the battle and had to flee Washington. So the British had dinner at the White House, started burning the city down, and then Mother Nature intervened with a thunderstorm and a tornado, which helped save Washington, D.C. How about that? Thanks for the assist there, Mother Nature. Ace with the point, now up 19-14. McKenna coming in to serve. Amelie coming in the front row for Cassie. Falls in the air from McKenna. Magnitude cannot handle it. That's an ace for Ace. An ace for McKenna. Ace up 20-14 here in set number 2. Woo! Balls in the air for McKenna. That's another ace for McKenna. Ace up 21-14. Woo! McKenna with the serve. Magnitude able to get that one to their outside for a hit. Shoot. Oh. Line judge called it in. Everybody else called it out. It happens. I guess you got to overcome adversity. Point Magnitude. Magnitude serving down 15-21. Balls in the air. Anna to McKenna. McKenna to Riley. Riley able to tip it over. Magnitude able to get there. Set it up for their outside. Up for a hit. Tip it in. Amelie's block. Amelie with the block in the point. Ace up 22-15. Hoo, hoo, hoo. That was Amelie put off with the put down and the point. Sadie in the serve for Riley. Ace up 22-15 here in the second. Ball's in the air. She rolls it over the tape, but Magnitude is able to recover and get it up. Now they punched it over the net. Jenna to Amelie. Amelie to Shea sends free ball over the net. Magnitude able to get to it. Back to the outside for a hit. Into the block. Shea able to save it. Amelie able to save it. Oh, they're able to save it. Get it over the net for the point. That was a hell of a lot of scrambling. They're going to call a replay on that because the up ref originally called a double, even though she only hit it with one hand. That's the second time that's happened today. So it's a redo. What an effort out of Ace to scramble and get that over. Oh, that should be their point. Sadie with the serve. Magnitude able to get that one up. Sets it up for the right side. Into the net. Point for Ace. Ace up 23-15. Two different refs called a double when it was just a single hand over the net today in two different matches. Okay, Ace up 23-15. Sadie serving. Ball is in the air down the line. Magnitude plays it. They set it up for their outside, who tips it over. Sadie's able to fall and dig it. Amelie sends it over to Anna. Sends it over the net. Magnitude cannot handle it. A kill for Anna and a point for Ace. They're 1 point away from forcing set number 3. Sadie with the ball in the air. Magnitude able to get it to their setter. Setter, dumps it over. McKenna and Shea able to read that. Anna gets it over with the tip. Magnitude can't handle it. Another kill for Anna. Another point for Ace. Ace wins set number 2, 25-15. We got extra volleyball. We're going to 3. All right, we are back. Cassie, Anna, Avery. Looks like Magnitude won the serve. Leah, sorry, I'm a little slow on the uptake here. L, and now Shay. Magnitude, balls in the air. Leah able to save that one, get it to L to Shay. Shay sends a free ball over the net. Magnitude able to get that one to their setter. Sets it up to their middle. Middle has to send a down ball over. Leah to Cassie. Cassie sets it up for Anna on the outside. Anna into the net. That's a point for Magnitude. Magnitude up 1-0. Magnitude serving. Balls in the air. Leah to Cassie to Anna, who gets a cross-court hit. In the end line, a kill for Anna and a point for Ace. We are tied at 1. Captain Cassie Barney to serve. Balls in the air from the captain. Magnitude 1-2. They have to send a free ball over the net. L gets that to Cassie. Cassie gets that to Avery with a kill. Solid strike in the back right corner from Avery. Ace up 2-1. Cassie serves. Reminder, this third set is only to 15, not 25, but you still got to win by 2. Balls in the air from the captain. Magnitude able to dig it up. They got to send a free ball over the net. L gets a pass to Cassie. Cassie sets that up for Avery again. Sends a tip over to the other corner. Magnitude able to get that one. Sends a down ball over the net. Leah gets that up to L. L sends it over to Anna. Sends a free ball over the net. Magnitude gets down to that one. It's over pass. Anna goes to kill it. Magnitude able to get to it. Their lefty hits it through a block. That's a point for Magnitude. We are tied at 2 here in the third. Magnitude serving here, all tied up at 2. Ball's in the air. Shay with a two-handed pass up. L able to get over to save it. Leah sends a free ball over the net. Magnitude able to get that to their setter, sets it up to their right side. To the lefty with a hit. L able to get to that one. Anna sends it across court to Leah, who cannot quite get to tip it over the net. Magnitude up 3-2. Ace able to force a third set here in this match. Magnitude with an ace. Magnitude up 4-2. Balls in the air from Magnitude. Service error. Point Ace. Ace to serve down 3-4. Anna Bekas to serve. Balls in the air from Anna. Magnitude gets that to their setter. The lefty. Inbounds. Good hit. Magnitude up 5-3 here in the third. Balls in the air from Magnitude. Shay able to get that one a slight overpass. Cassie's able to get to it to Avery. Avery to L, tips it over. Magnitude able to tip that one over. Cassie to Shay. Shay sets that one up for L on the outside with a swing and a hit. Magnitude able to handle that. They're going to have to send a free ball over the net. Anna able to dig that one into the net. Cassie unable to save it. Another point for Magnitude, now up 6-3. Timeout, Ace.
You know where I would get ice?
All right. Captain Cassie Barney was down on the floor there for a few. Don't know if she got the wind knocked out of her. Looked like she was favoring her right leg. Magnitude serving, balls in the air. They roll that one over the net for a point. Magnitude up 7-3 here in the third. Ball's in the air. Shea able to get that one to Cassie. Cassie sets that one up for Leah on the right side. Hits it through the block. Magnitude able to get to it. I think that was probably 4 hits. I don't know, maybe not. Anyway, Ace able to work together to get it over. They set it up for their right side. Big, strong lefty through the block. Magnitude up 8-3 here in the third set. Again, this third set is to 15. Ace going to have to fight hard to get back in this one and have a shot at it. Ace with Leah with a good hit. Magnitude has this. Wow, I can talk today. It's back on Ace's side. Leah sends a free ball over the net. Magnitude able to get that to their setter to their right side. She hits that one into the net. That's a point for Ace. Ace to serve down 4-8. Avery to serve. Jenna into the front row for Shea. Ace for the point. Down 5-8. Avery serving. Ball's in the air. Too strong. Point Magnitude. Magnitude to serve up 9-5. Shea into the back row for Avery. Ace going to have to fight here. Ball's in the air for Magnitude. L with a good pass to Cassie. Cassie back over to L with a hit. Magnitude able to handle the hit. Set that one up to their outside. Goes up for a hit. Into a block. But it goes through the block, through Leah's block. That is point for Magnitude. Up 10-5. Timeout. Ace their second and final of the set. All right, Magnitude up 10-5 here in the third. Ace going to have to make a comeback to win it. We are playing to 15. Ball's in the air for Magnitude. Shea with a good pass to Cassie. Cassie over to L. L with a hit. Through a block. And that's a kill for L and a point for Ace. Ace within 4, down 6-10. Sorry about that. We're back. McKenna over to L. L with a hit. And a kill. Another point for Ace. Ace within 3, down 7-10. Ball's in the air from McKenna, who I did not sub in. I'll get there. Anna to McKenna to Amelie. Magnitude to Magnitude. And the send a free ball over the net to Anna. Anna to McKenna. McKenna to Jenna. Jenna with a hit. Magnitude able to get that one back to their outside. Who gets a hit into Jenna's block. Back over the net. McKenna over to L. L up with a hit into the net. That's a point for Magnitude. Magnitude serving up 11-7. I missed that substitution there between with McKenna and with Amelie. Magnitude serving up 11-7 here in the third. Ball's in the air. L with a good pass to McKenna. McKenna sets that up for Amelie. Into the net. Point for Magnitude. Magnitude up 12-7. Ball's in the air for Magnitude. They have controlled this third set. McKenna with a setter dump and a point. Ace within 4, down 8-12. Sadie coming in to serve for L in the back row. Ball's in the air from Sadie. It dives down. Magnitude sets it up for their middle, who hits it through Jenna's block. Anna with a diving save. Oh, Ace almost able to recover and get it over the net. Magnitude with the point. Magnitude up 13-8. Serving here, 2 points away from taking this third set and winning this final match of the day. Ball's in the air. Shea gets a good pass to McKenna. McKenna sets that up for Anna on the outside. Gets a good hit through the block. Magnitude able to recover. Jenna loses the battle at the net. Magnitude back and forth over. Shea sets that one up for Anna. Anna goes up and tips that one over. Magnitude able to tip that back over. Shea to McKenna. McKenna to Amelie. Sends it in the back corner. Magnitude able to bump set that to their outside. Has to send a free ball over the net. Shea gets that to McKenna. Up to Anna. Tips it over, but it is out of bounds. That's a point for Magnitude. That was a good point back and forth, but it did land out of bounds. Magnitude serving for the set and the match. Ball's in the air. Sadie to McKenna. McKenna set her dump. Magnitude cannot handle it. Ace within 5, down 9-14. It ain't over yet. Avery into the front row for Shea. Ball's in the air from Jenna. It drops down. They're able to get it to their middle. Avery with a block. Magnitude able to recover and send a free ball over the net. Sadie gets it there for McKenna. McKenna over to Anna. Anna able to punch it over. Magnitude gets it to their setter. Back to their middle again. Avery through Avery's block this time. McKenna to Anna sends a free ball over the net. Magnitude able to recover. Sets it up to their middle for a third time. She hits a soft one over that lands. Sadie cannot get it to the setter. And that is a point for Magnitude. They win the set 15-9. Win the match 2-1. Hard fought by Ace 18 Black here. They go 2-1 today. This is tournament number 6. Ace 18 Black's next tournament will be their regional tournament in 2 weeks on April 25th. Next week we have A16 Red. We have, there's Magnitude's coach being a brat again. I don't really care, in my opinion, and probably in everybody's. Anyway, A16 Red next week. So Coach Page and Addison's team. And we will see